Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
My name's Jeff.
No. My name is Jeff.
All right.
My name is Jeff.
Try again.
There we go. Oh, I shouldn't do that. All right. It's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. Episode number 2 of the World Championship Radio Podcast with my good friends once again, Justin to my left.
Oh, it's too sweet.
Yes, it is a too sweet. And my buddy Michael.
Hi.
He says hello, ladies and gentlemen. He's a man of few words, but we are the World Championship Radio Podcast. We're going to hear it's WrestleMania weekend. Almost. It's almost upon us. It's almost upon us. We're going to have it. Hey, thank you very much, sir. Chris, as always, Commish, we love you. Some of us love you.
No, we don't.
Oh, shit.
Nope, don't go heel on the commissioner.
Right, don't go heel on the poor guy.
Whatever, Richard.
Yep, we're store-bought champions. is what he keeps
Richard.
saying. So fuck. Hey, all right, guys. We're here to talk about WrestleMania and a few other things. You know, it wasn't just a few things that went on this week in news and wrestling, but you know, just want to say thank you to you guys for coming in and listening to us every week. Well, this is our second show, so it's the second week for our valued listener. But and that's my phone making noises. That's real professional. But yeah. So how you doing, Justin? How's life? How you feeling?
Well, I can't complain.
Yeah. Any new wrestling you watching or anything you watched recently?
Watching all of that Lucha Underground on Netflix.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Oh, wait a minute here.
What? You didn't know about that?
I heard it was going on there. I didn't know what it was on there.
Oh, it's on, baby.
Oh.
It's there. It's live. You can get it right now. Go to Netflix. Check it out.
I'm unplugging my headphones and sticking it into my phone right now.
Well, then you're no longer a part of this podcast.
It'll be the last time and the only time you can see Pentagon Jr. or Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. That's
Again.
right.
That's it.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
If you ask me personally, AAA is fucking them.
Oh, yeah, big time.
I mean, okay, understandably, WWE told Cody Rhodes, you can't be Cody Rhodes, which is stupid, but at the same time, they didn't sit there and go, we also copy Road Cody,
Right.
Cody R, Mr. Rhodes, you know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like I just in general, my opinion of the whole Mexican wrestling situation, it just seems like they don't really take care of any of the wrestlers. Like I'm talking AAA or even CMLL. You know,
No.
It just seems like, you know, they do well in front of a crowd. The crowd loves them, but I don't think they get paid well. I mean, this is just coming from me. I don't know. I'm not there in the locker room saying, hey, that's not enough, you know.
I mean, it's got to be something because, I mean, it still attracts a lot of American wrestlers.
Right.
And, I mean, if I can make more money in the indies in my backyard, I am sure shit not going to Mexico City.
Right, yeah. I would definitely want to stay home instead of going down to Mexico. I mean, you know what? Hey, it may be beautiful. I hear the water fucks you up.
Listen, I'm in Detroit, and I'm saying I'm not going to Mexico. I'm not going there.
Right?
There's few places
Well,
I wouldn't say I wouldn't go.
I just say, you know, I mean, I'd go to Canada if there was wrestling there. That'd be worthwhile, you know.
Well, there's wrestling in Canada.
Oh, yeah? What do you know about that? What's up there? What can we go see?
There's a bunch of indie stuff that I've heard of.
Yeah?
Nothing that I really remember what it was called because my memory's awful anyway.
Well, that's all right. Mine is too. I think it's from all the years of playing football.
Stampede is long. I mean, okay, so I'm about to say something really stupid
What are you going
as
to
a
say?
wrestling fan.
And I'm sure somebody's going to call us out on
But
it.
Stampede is gone, right?
But that's a damn good question. I can look that up, actually. I have a computer in front of me.
It is. I mean,
I believe it is, yeah. But you know what? Stampede Wrestling was great. I mean, you had a lot of the classic Hart family roll through there. I mean, who else do we have? We had Chris Benoit was part of Stampede for a while, too.
British Bulldog.
British Bulldog. But,
No, the British Bulldogs, both of them.
Bulldog.
They came back, they were there when they were the tag team.
right.
yeah, because Dynamite, when he came overseas. he went over to Stampede and made it big, and that's, like Michael said, that's where he met British Bulldog, and that's where it started. But we actually tweet back and forth with a promotion.
Okay.
CPW.
All right.
Now,
For the people that don't know, what is CPW?
that is Canuck Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
And I mean, I have not been to one of their shows, but if they're getting half the talent, if half the talent that they're saying they're getting is actually showing up,
Yeah.
they got great shows. I mean, I just got a tweet from them. Coming to CPW, Adam Page.
Oh, wow.
They got the Hangman.
The Hangman. That's a big name. Well, I mean, it's semi-big. You know what I mean? He's still Bullet Club. He's a Bullet Club member. I know you have mixed feelings about him, and I have mixed feelings about him, but
I don't know. You know what? I would just change the subject.
yeah, I would do that too, because you know what? We haven't even got to what we need to talk about. What happened this week? Did we have a leak? Was there a leak somewhere? I mean, you could run it. WWE runs a tight ship. Don't get me wrong. But, they have talent that, leaves and goes on and finds other things to do in life. And sometimes things come out of the closet, like little skeletons there. And we're going to talk about the Page and Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods.
What happened? Did they have a fight?
Were you under?
What?
No, it was like kind of like a fight. It was aggressive.
I mean,
It was pretty damn aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, was it a wrestling match?
You would think it
kind
was
of.
a wrestling match. It was a 2-on-1 handicap match, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Lots of hot tags.
Yeah, a lot of hot tags. There was definitely camera work in it. We know that. But, I've actually, since we found out about this and this has been escalating, I mean, everybody knows about it. I mean, any wrestling fan knows about this situation that's going on right now. But I actually found a news piece that was released from the WWE that they're not going to do anything, which is fine. I think that's a great idea. I mean, there's nothing really wrong. It wasn't their fault.
They can't. They
Yeah.
cannot. I mean, does anybody here remember seeing Seth Rollins' dick?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I remember seeing his dick.
Yeah, I remember that unfortunate accident. Definitely. I know you didn't because you're not on the
No,
social
it's
media.
not.
But yeah, Mr. Seth Rollins tweeted a picture of his penis a long time ago.
I heard about it,
Right. Yeah.
but I wouldn't go out.
That was when he was with
for it.
his Nazi ex-girlfriend.
I was just about to say Nazi pony.
Yeah. Nazi pony, thank you. Yeah, what was her name? She didn't even make it. I don't even remember her name. Started with a Z, didn't it?
Oh my God.
Like Sahara?
She was there for a cup of coffee.
Right.
I couldn't tell you. If you say that's her name,
Right.
I gotta take your word for it.
I think it was. Yeah. But I don't know, man.
Zimbabwe.
I agree with what's going on with that. I mean, hey, it was a hacker, somebody stupid that didn't had better time on their hands, and they were like, "Oh, what can I fuck up?" And they proceeded to screw up a young girl's career. That, I mean, she's already in turbulent water in the most part, I mean, she's dating a guy that most people hate, and I mean,
Okay, see now.
what do you got?
I'm going to be a little, I'm going to let people behind the scenes here. Now, surprise, surprise, I actually did know about this leak, and I formulated my own opinion here. I do not, excuse me, I do not believe that Paige wants to be under contract anymore.
Oh no, not at all.
I believe that Paige is not above letting a leak happen to get out of her contract. For Christ's sakes, there is a picture that she kept in her phone where she desecrates the
Oh,
women's
yeah.
championship.
Yeah, it is pretty much desecration.
I don't know if anyone's seen any memes online.
Yeah, I've seen plenty. I mean, I've seen people like putting up a faux picture of the WWE shop giving a special edition Page NXT Women's Championship belt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boy.
I'll pass on that one. For
I
sure.
said no.
It is. I think she wants out of her contract. I don't believe she's above doing that. And also, too, okay, we've all said something's got to be up with Alberto Del Rio.
Right.
He just all of a sudden went from number one to
Sorry.
he just went from number one to fighting people backstage all of a sudden. Like maybe he's on drugs. No, he's screwing Paige. She's the problem. She's the problem, not him. 75% of his fights have been, why are you looking at my girlfriend? You're talking to my girlfriend.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I've even seen, what was it, that live video when they were having a fight? He was getting abused by Paige.
Yes.
It was.
Yes.
He wasn't touching her. She hit him.
She's fiery.
Yeah. She's come from a rough family, don't get me wrong. I've seen the video, you know, that documentary that was released about her and her family and her brother. When they were going to WWE to become superstars. And, I mean, it didn't seem like a strong, I mean, it was a strong family, don't get me wrong, but not the greatest situation growing up as a child.
I mean, it inspired The Rock to make a movie.
Yeah, that is definitely true. I heard about that. They have a name for that movie yet, or? I haven't heard anything, but
I think Hot Tag is out.
Hot Tag. I wonder if they're even going to go through with the rest of that movie. Like, how are you? Like, are they going to shoot those scenes? I'm just kidding. No, they wouldn't do that. Come on.
I mean, we're talking about The Rock here. He's willing to push it to make a good movie. I'm guaranteeing he wouldn't push it that far, but you know, he just doesn't like money as much as I do, apparently.
Right. I did enjoy, though. I watched Raw, and they had a segment, though, with New Day and Kofi and Biggie on each side. Did you get to see this by any chance? This little their promotion for them being the host of WrestleMania?
I did not.
Oh, let me find it. See if I can find it here. But it happened on Raw, and it was quite funny. Let me find it here. Give me a second.
It is. I mean, I tell you what, I just promote how fucking how Xavier is just taking all this in stride.
Oh yeah, big time.
He's done nothing but be professional about it. He cracks wise about it, you know, here and there. But
yeah, I think Xavier is a unique individual. I mean, he's got brains and he's got talent for the business, and he can wrestle. I don't think a lot of people give him enough credit in his wrestling.
People don't realize actually how long he's been doing it too.
Right. It's been
I remember way back in the day when he was in TNA.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Consequences Creed.
I think this is it right here. Let me see. Yep, this is it.
Tell us about WrestleMania. I'm so excited to be the host for this year's.
Just the look in the two eyes of Big E and Kofi.
About one match in particular, that's Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. Can the Superman beat the Dead Man? Man, bump all that! I'm trying to see Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Man, the Universal Championship is on the line.
No.
I'm not excited for that at all.
I am not.
I'm sure a lot of people are with you on that one. But he did say recently it will be a bloodfest. Goldberg said it will be a bloodfest. That means you're going to cut your head open like right before you get out on the ring because your match is only like minute 23, right? I mean,
oh, he's already shown. That's why Vince got mad when he cut himself open back.
Oh yeah,
back like a month ago. He doing his ritual, banging his head against the lockers.
I thought that was hilarious, by the way.
Yeah, cuts himself open. It's because he fucking exposed the fucking ending to WrestleMania 33. Vince,
pretty much.
Goddamn, pal. Save the blood.
Yeah, save the blood because it's going to be apparently a big. A huge bloodfest at WrestleMania. We'll see, though, because they're a PG world, and I don't think they'll ever embrace the attitude era like they did. You know?
They wouldn't, but they're going for reality.
They will not ever go that far ever again.
Right.
Ever.
There's too many uptight people in this world.
Everybody finds something to be offended about.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you can't. There's a lot of things they can't do.
Well, you know what? Well, fuck that, because I was so offended with John Cena, and he still hasn't gone anywhere.
A lot of people were offended by John Cena.
I was just
if they could see him.
I was offended with his rap skills, and the motherfucker just kept rising. That's why I'm not a John Cena fan. That's why I'm not a John Cena fan, is because when he first started with his first gimmick, I went, I fucking hate that. That guy's not going to go anywhere, and he just kept fucking doing better and getting better, and it's like, well, fuck.
Well, I mean, you got guys. I mean, he kissed the corporate ass. I mean, you know, that's what he did. Just like Hogan, just like, you know, everyone else. That's, you know, Roman Reigns is probably the
Croc.
Most recent. The Croc is a guy that kissed a lot of ass. But I mean, you know, he is John Cena. He is the 16-time world heavyweight champion, or not world WWE heavyweight champion.
There you go.
Sorry, I keep getting that confused because a lot of people do with Ric Flair. Woo! Like, he was a world heavyweight champion. He had a beautiful belt, not that ugly ass belt that, you know, John Cena's been told about.
Oh, nothing beats the big gold belt. Nothing beats the big gold belt.
A spinner belt, I don't even care for that belt. I mean, I do because of one wrestler that held it for 434 days. But we keep him nameless because, you know, people don't want me to bring that up.
Although
yeah, but then you have the rated R.
That was a sweet
Spinner
belt.
belt.
That was a sweet belt. I like that belt.
That my guy held.
but it was still a spinner.
Yeah, it wasn't bad though. It had its own unique ability. It had the rated R in the middle.
It was less gaudy.
Yeah.
Without all the diamonds in the middle.
I just don't understand how the hell that belt stayed around so long, especially after you could look around in culture and see no one's got spinners on their cars anymore.
Yeah, no.
They got spinners. They don't stop.
Yeah, but they just kept going. I was so scared at one point in time that they were going to turn the big gold belt into a fucking spinner.
I thought that too. I honestly thought they were going to try and change that belt. I'm glad they never did.
No, they only had
they
two
did.
spinning belts.
They did kind of change the big gold belt. They changed it where it was like, remember the WCW was straight up flat?
Yeah.
I mean, that
Yes,
front plate was
round.
flat.
Yes.
But now it's rounded. It's, you know, they had, and when it
It's
went to
full
Raw,
on fitting.
when it went to Raw, they changed the strap. Remember,
Yeah.
they went to red and black, the red on the backside, crocodile. Crocodile. I can't speak. I'm sick, ladies and gentlemen. Don't mind me. But yeah, let's get to WrestleMania. You know, let's get to this. I mean, it's this time of year. It's like Christmas for us. We're not gonna sugarcoat it here. People are excited. It's in Orlando. It's WrestleMania 33.
Trace.
What do we know about the matches so far, gentlemen? Are you looking forward to anything, Mike? Any certain match?
There's going to be a match,
Yes.
and it's going to be awesome.
Okay. And what match would that be?
It would be the Randy Orton Bray Wyatt one.
Oh, I am too. I am definitely excited for that match. I'm hoping that's going to be the main event.
It's not going to be.
I know it's not because Brock Lesnar and Goldberg are so fucking awesome.
Yeah, but
Not.
Randy needs a championship. It's been a minute,
Right.
and Bray Wyatt can fuck a bag of dicks.
Wow. Well, I'm not that harsh on Bray Wyatt. I think it's been long overdue that
He's on my list.
He just ate the list.
Mike has a big list.
You know what? You know what match I'm looking forward to see?
What you got?
It's the match that everybody's been shitting on. I want to see Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles.
You are the only one, sir.
It's gonna be.
No, it's not.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Are you
I'm
kidding
not,
me?
because it sucks. And AJ Styles is a great wrestler, and he doesn't need to be wasting his time wrestling Shane McMahon.
Shane is a good wrestler.
Crappy wrestler. He's not even a wrestler. He is the owner's son.
He was on the road.
With a death wish.
Yes, with the death wish. I'll give him that. He has a great death wish.
He was on the road. He worked house shows. He's one of the boys.
Really? Come on. Do you think he really changed in the locker rooms with all the rest of the guys?
Okay, I'm not saying he didn't have some perks.
Right?
He's the fucking owner's son. He had perks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure he had tons of perks.
But at the same time, I think that whenever he fucked up being the owner's son, Vince just seems like that guy. Like, you know, you embarrassed me.
Right.
You know, what the fuck, Shane?
Well, you know, it's just like, he was good when he fought Blackman. Don't get me wrong. That was a great match when he took a dive off the Titantron, off the top. I mean, that takes a lot of balls. Coming off in Hell in the Cell with the Undertaker recently, that was a huge fall.
What about Shane and X-Pac?
Yeah, that was
a good match.
That was
yeah.
a good match.
Yeah, I'll agree with that one.
What about Shane and Kurt Angle?
Great match, and it was like,
and
because Kurt Angle put him through pieces of glass.
He fought he fought great wrestlers, and fucking they helped him shine and put on a great match. He's a good fucking. You know what? He's a rich, and I use pretty fucking loosely. He's a rich, pretty boy Mick Foley.
Oh yeah,
he can take bumps. He's fucking fearless.
That's a great. Wow, rich boy Mick Foley. Yeah. I like that. That is a hell yeah. From now on, we refer to him as that.
Rich boy Mick Foley.
Rich boy Mick Foley. Not too bright, but got a lot of pocket.
It is. He's got a lot of balls. He's willing to do shit a lot of people aren't willing to do, just to prove I can do it.
Right.
I'm one of you guys. I fucking go out there. I put my body on the line.
Yeah. I did have a match lined up for what I like, but Mike stole it. But that's all right because we both like the same wrestler in this situation.
But you probably think that Bray Wyatt's going to hold it.
No, you don't know me then because I want Randy Orton to win.
No, you said you think.
No,
what you want.
No, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. I'm not a big fan of Bray Wyatt. Never have. Husky hairs.
The husky hairs.
And I heard though that Bo might show up.
I was gonna say, what about the Wyatt rejects? I mean,
Luke Harper is fighting. Has he got a match at Mania?
I don't think he's got a match in Mania.
I'm trying to think who's got matches. I'm going to have to pull it up again.
No, because the last match I heard that was announced was Baron Corbin and Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay. I haven't heard any other people that are going to be jumping into...
that is the opener match, right? Please tell me that's like...
I thought the Royal Rumble, or the Royal Rumble, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that'll be the start off.
Oh, shit. So Baron Corbin's, he's doing double duty then.
Yeah.
But then you got to think, what are they going to do for the pre-show? Because you know WrestleMania, don't they do like two matches?
Yeah, that's what
I
wonder what they're going to do for that one.
I guarantee one of them is going to be like an 8-man tag team.
Oh, yeah. It's some
with some random ass people.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, I agree.
That's where you're going to see like the Ascension.
Hey, we might see Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano maybe come up. That would be cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
This would be a time for them to bring up
what is your
NXT guys.
I'm going to tell you what my least favorite match is that I'm looking for.
Them and Nakamura would be.
It would be Undertaker and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on that.
No, why not?
Because I'd rather see him wrestle somebody that's respectable.
Listen, Undertaker is very respectable.
Oh, he's super respectable. I'm talking about the other chump. Roman Reigns.
Oh, you mean Ramen Reigns?
Well, Ramen Reigns, yes, with the black ramen haircut.
Well, Ramen Reigns.
Ramen Reigns.
I can't defend him, but he's not bad.
What? He has 5 moves just like John Cena. Mr. Jackoff arm.
You know what this is going way out on a limb.
Okay.
But, Vince has been known to fucking to put together, plans for guys and work them years,
Right.
Look at the John Cena Rock match,
Mm-hmm.
1 year from now, we're going to fight for this title. Wait, motherfucker, what makes you so sure you're going to have a title?
Right. Yeah. Of course. It's Vince's world. We all live in it.
Right, exactly.
It'll be any way he wants it to be.
So, now, if you remember... Now, when Rocky hit the scene, he was a young, fresh meat baby face.
Oh, yeah. He came out with that fancy collar and the cape. And
looking like a peacock.
Had the Jerry curl kick in, I know.
And they pushed this third-generation pretty boy down the fans' throats.
Rocky, yeah, they were booing him. They were booing him real bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then he gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes back. He comes back as a strong heel. And he's
super strong.
Yeah, and he's like... Well, why'd you go heel? Because you fucking booed me. You said, die, Rocky, die.
Right. Yeah, that was the big thing.
Yeah, so now it's me. You know, everything's about me. I can see them waiting until Roman Reigns gets just white nuclear hot heat. They might even put a fucking another fucking championship run on him, give him that nuclear heat, and then have somebody fucking just monstrous just come in and kayfabe fucking put him out.
Really?
Then he comes back. He comes back as this monster heel, and he's like, it's because you guys all booed me. I was your champion.
Right.
I only got caught doing coke once.
Well, the one thing, though, I don't think they'd want to hurt him because there's way too many wrestlers already that have been getting hurt.
No, it would be kayfabe. It would be kayfabe.
Yeah, they would have to definitely do the kayfabe. But, like, do you really think, like, one match that I'm really questioning, do you really think Seth Rollins is going to be wrestling injured? I mean, near injury?
Kayfabe injury.
Okay, you don't think it's a legitimate injury? Okay.
Kayfabe injury.
He must sell the hell out of that thing. He's got me convinced.
Oh.
I was like, man, he might have fucked up that knee again.
He limps. He does everything you're supposed to, but
Right.
he moves really goddamn good for a guy that's whose knees all jacked up.
Oh, I know, man.
You know,
Like, super fast.
Yeah, coming from a guy who's got knee problems.
Yeah, I would definitely say that with like his track record and like the wrestling that he does, I would say he's going to be all around for a while. I mean, just watching his knees though, that's the big thing. Like doing all those flips and stuff. I remember watching that Randy Orton documentary that you showed me, Mike, and they talked about how Randy was always, when he was young, doing all those jumps off the top rope and doing moves that he really didn't need to do. I mean, I think Seth's in that same boat right about now. He's got the fire. He's got the crowd behind him.
Surprisingly, they had that conversation with the Big Show because if you remember in WCW, he would do the missile drop kicks off the top rope.
Right. Yeah,
That was the best Big Show.
Yeah.
WCW, the
Giant?
Yes, yes. That was the best incarnation of Big Show.
Came out as part of the Dungeon of Doom.
Yeah.
The big smelly giant. I'll take him down, brother.
But yeah, I think he'll beat Triple H. I think it's time for him. I mean, as long as he can stay healthy throughout the match, you know, it doesn't kayfabe it up too much, I think he'll be okay.
Once again, I do. I feel it's a kayfabe injury. I don't think he's really hurt. You know, they're working us, you know, and he's good at working.
Oh, yeah.
What is this, the Bret Hart? When he was supposed to fight Vince, he came out and took the cast off and set it down in front of him.
Yeah, pretty much. He threw the what was it, the crutch he had, and threw it down.
Yup, and then ran into the ring on a knee brace.
And I wonder why does he always slide? I understand that you're fast, but you know everybody's going to kick the shit out of you as soon as you slide in the middle of that ring.
Everybody does that.
Right, like, come on.
That's how they have the video game set up.
Right.
Okay, so now you gotta refer to wrestling science here. In wrestling science, if you slide in, the force of you sliding in will blow your opponent backwards.
Wow.
So unless it's a very strong opponent, they will not catch you. That's wrestling science.
Damn.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now you know. I feel like... But yeah, we gotta believe in that wrestling science, because what else would we have if we didn't? You know. But hey, let's keep continuing on these matches. I know Mike's looking forward to this one. John Cena, Nikki Bella versus Maurice and The Miz. Notice how I announced that? I love Maurice. I don't give a fuck about it.
Okay, I'm walking out.
That
I'm leaving.
match is it's one big fart.
Yeah, it is one big fart.
No.
But you have nothing to say on that?
No.
No, okay. Next match, we got Raw Tag Team Championship, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson versus Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Cesaro and Sheamus. Triple threat tag team.
There is only one team I want to win.
Yeah, we already know. I'm sorry. But no, we know Mike. Mike is a big Enzo fan, and he loves the...
This is technically their best chance of winning because of all the chaos that's happening.
Right. But you know what? honestly, the way I see that going, it could be either Gallows and Anderson retaining or Cesaro and Sheamus winning.
Please,
that.
no.
And I see even a bigger fuck up, and I hate to say this to you, Mike, I could see Big Cass leaving.
See, that's why I don't. That's why I was
after this match.
No, honestly, I think if that happens, it'll be on Raw the next day.
Right.
It is. One of those teams will not be a team on Raw come the next night.
That's what I think. That's a damn good prediction. I mean, even with Cesaro and Sheamus, they're not always cohesive. I mean, they've become better.
What would be a very big surprise is if it happened to Gallows and Anderson.
Wow. Yeah.
It wouldn't.
Nah, that would take a lot.
Okay, now I sit back and all I do is I walk around with my gimmick book and I write down notes.
Yeah.
And I think of things that would be really, really spectacular.
Okay.
If I was a writer for WWE.
Damn. Vince, if you listen, hire this guy.
Exactly. So you break them up. They're like, we had the championships. We're on top. That's it. We're done. Now here comes Finn Balor.
Okay.
Slides in. Come on. Too sweet, me brother. Too sweet, me brother. And next thing you know, the Balor Club.
Oh, shit. The incarnation that everybody's been waiting for, what, a year and a half now?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. We've been waiting for a Balor Club. I'm sure somebody over here to my right's thinking about Balor Club, too. But he just likes Finn Balor. He's a big fan of Finn Balor. I think he's a great wrestler.
You don't need those clowns with him.
Well, those clowns were with him before when he was Prince Devitt, so...
No,
You're just saying what you say.
Hey, sometimes they're clowns.
You know what?
Did you watch that ride-along? They were clowns.
Oh, they were hilarious.
They're clowns.
They're the biggest talk of that, what is it, that show you showed me, the Southpaw.
Yeah.
Regional wrestling.
That is the...
They sold that. Yeah.
That right there, the outfits, everything is perfect.
He's jealous because his gators, my gators are all smooth. His leather's all rough. My gators are all smooth.
Gators.
He's jealous of my car.
Yeah, it was a car too, right?
Yeah. I know I got all that stuff, but I got me a green coat.
Yep, you got a green coat and a hairline that goes to his eyebrows. I was watching that video. I actually did check it out, and
their parts are great. That's what sold it.
Yeah. But, I think they made that up. I mean, what was it? Fandango? They could have got rid of him.
Oh, no. I mean, he's
they should have. It should have been the other way around.
What? Him being the main guy?
Yeah, and they'd have Cena be the drunk.
That would have been hilarious.
Oh, God.
That would have been way better.
But Cena likes to talk. That's why
Cena brought it down.
Yeah, big time.
Oh, God, he brought it down.
I'm sorry, he's trying to be Howard Cosell, and there's only one Howard Cosell.
He's adding in his Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy? Damn it, who put the question mark on the teleprompter?
That's what they did to Cena.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see a motherfucker doing that to Cena, too. Like, that was great, guys, but who put the question mark at the end there? You know it wasn't supposed to be a question mark.
His hand smudges just like the rocks, and then he can't read his lines.
Right. But, that's... We got that one out of the way. Now we got to go into the women's world. SmackDown Women's Champion Alexa Bliss takes on the entire SmackDown Women's roster. Can you believe that?
Well, I can't believe they're fighting over that belt.
Yeah, that's kind of it's kind of crazy the way that's all gone down with both. I'd say both shows have gone bad with the wrestling in the women's division, most part. Because I mean, they don't have enough over on Raw.
No, it should. It's like the tag team thing.
What?
One show has all that, and then the other show you had to throw a bunch of people together.
Mm. Yeah.
The talent, they need to be on one. Have the tag teams and stuff. The women just cross over.
What? Just have all the women in one show?
No, have them jump.
Oh, like 205. Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, you could give them their own vehicle to kind of promote them. Just get them, separate them away from the show a little bit more.
Right.
Then you wouldn't be so mad that you don't see so many women matches.
Right, yeah, that's true.
You know, all the talent's on, 206 Live.
Yeah. Hey.
Sorry.
Or Divas.
Sorry, Bella's Live.
Bella's Live? Yeah, it is true.
It's the Bella's world. Come on.
Now, one match that I'm interested in, another one, is the Cruiserweight champ, Neville.
Oh, yeah,
King of the Cruiserweights.
I forgot about that one.
Double A, or A-double as Michael Cole likes to call him, which is weird. Austin Aries. Yeah, he's taking him on. Hopefully, we're
Austin Aries needs to win.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. What do you feel, Justin?
Yes, he needs to win to give legitimacy to the belt, especially if you. Okay, I hate to say this because I really liked Neville at one point in time.
Did you?
He was hot. He was a hot talent.
Okay.
And hot little body.
Yeah, there you go. I knew that was going to come out.
He likes the accent.
I already led up to it, so I might as well.
I know. I was waiting for you to say something.
Just keep flowing into it.
Yep. I knew you were going to say something.
But I mean, it's just gone downhill for him. He's not believable as a heel.
Yeah.
And you pointed out at one point in time, maybe it's his promos because he is so, you can't understand a word he's saying.
I'm sorry. I must have the ear because I understand him.
I know.
You talking about Neville?
Neville, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, pronouns.
Yes,
Who?
please. Yeah, I was like,
Pronouns, pal.
who? Yes, pronouns. But no, I agree with you. He can't cut a promo to save his life. I mean, he does well wrestling. I can't put that against him.
No,
But
he's a great wrestler.
Austin Aries is the complete package for 205. I mean, put a belt on him, you could sell a lot of fan merch and stuff.
But it's as long as Austin Aries can play the game.
Right. Yeah.
He's notoriously hard to deal with.
I've heard that too.
I mean, everybody can't lie.
Right. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of times when I heard him when he was doing the commentator stuff with Morrow and Corey Graves.
Yes.
There was a lot of times where they were quiet on him and no responses for a lot of stuff he said.
Right.
But, that's who Austin Aries is. He's an edgy guy. He's going to say shit that people they don't like.
Right.
So,
he goes into business for himself a lot.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, how many times did we have to see that damn package that he kept talking about on wrestling or on Raw every night? Wait till you see my big package. It's the best package in the game.
The big announcement.
Yeah.
The big announcement.
Yep. But, that's hopefully, Mr. Aries, you win that belt. But what do we got here? We're going to have a SmackDown tag champions, Usos, who recently became the champions, versus American Alpha with a rematch clause instated here for WrestleMania. Who do you like?
For me personally, Oos.
Really? How about you, Mike? What are you feeling?
Alpha.
Well, Oh, what about you, Justin? What's your reasoning behind Usos? What makes you Uso crazy?
So far, they're the only tag team, other than the Revival in NXT, that have made America Alpha actually look good.
I agree with that.
I mean, they're American Alpha. They can only work as a babyface team, so they need a good heel team to go after them.
Well, I think they could turn heel, but that would be kind of like way you kind of think about stuff. I thought, maybe if Angle were to show up and kind of work with those guys, he could give them that Charlie Haas, Shelton Benjamin attitude.
I heard, though, he's in the running for the general manager.
At Raw, yeah, I heard about that one. That'll be interesting. I wonder if they're going to replace both of them, SmackDown and Raw.
They need to.
I think they should do it every year.
Yeah, thank you. It should. It should happen every year. Matter of fact, they should have an election
That would be awesome by the fans.
Yes.
And do like classic wrestlers too. Like I would like to see some old faces in there, man. You know, like bring in Duggan. I don't give a shit.
Arn Anderson, he's already hanging out.
Exactly. Arn Anderson. Imagine if Double A, Arn Anderson ran a fucking promotion. You'd see the revival of tag team.
I'm sorry. Anybody but Ric Flair.
Man, we already know Ric Flair fucked up a lot of stuff. Because remember when Ric Flair bought what was it, WCW, or what was the whole stick with that when he was with them in the comment?
No,
or not
but
the commentator booth.
he was in partners with Vince at one time.
Right. I remember that whole thing.
Wasn't it he bought Stephanie Stephanie's shares of WCW or ECW, something like that?
Yeah.
He bought their shares, so when Vince absorbed them again, you know, on kayfabe again, then all of a sudden Ric Flair's like, well, guess what?
Right.
I'm your partner.
Woo! There you go. Oh, shit. But did we already talk about Dean Ambrose and
I said something we didn't talk about.
Well, let's go into that. We have the Intercontinental Championship match. Champion is Dean Ambrose, of course, versus Baron Corbin, the Lone Wolf. I personally am not a fan of Baron Corbin. I think he is getting way too much of a push. But
so do I, but I also think that they want to put a belt on him.
Yeah, they do. They definitely want to. I know Vince loves his big guys.
They're going to put this belt on him.
Your belt?
They're going to put that belt on him.
Which belt?
The Intercontinental belt.
I love it.
I'm not a fan.
I know I get you with that one. But no, I definitely don't think Baron Corbin deserves a belt, to be quite honest.
I don't think he's that talented.
I don't think he's there yet. I don't think he's that talented. I don't think he has the experience for it. It's all going to take time, you know?
You know what? He's got the look. He's got the size.
Definitely.
I mean...
he needs to cut his hair, though, because that hairline.
Man, I couldn't imagine what he looked like bald. Or with like a Rusev cut.
Oh, God. It would kill him. It would kill him.
He would totally lose his mystique.
The only person to be able to cut his hair off and still be cool was The Undertaker.
Yes. I agree with that one.
Yeah, because he looks like the world's scariest grandpa.
Well,
oh, my God. You're right.
Well, Christian could do it, but he just turned really whiny right after he cut his hair.
Like he wasn't really whiny with the hair?
It got worse.
He was a fucking vampire.
I love the Brood. Don't hate on that.
One of my favorite tag teams of all time. Even up to just Edge and Christian.
Right.
You know, the 5-second pose, the kazoos.
Yeah.
I was completely on board for it. They were New Day before New Day.
Oh, yeah.
Edge is one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, I would agree with that. One of my favorites.
Now, is that just because he's married to your favorite of all time?
No, it's just a coincidence.
No, that would make him the opposite of Mike's favorite at that point. Because Mike loves Beth Phoenix. He is so happy that she's being inducted in the WrestleMania Hall of Fame. Just so he can see her.
It's been a while.
Beth, if you're listening, please say hi to Mike when you're in the middle of that Hall of Fame speech. Be like, I want to give a shout out to Mike, my favorite fan. All right, let's go to the next match, gentlemen. We got United States. I can't even speak right. United States Championship action. Chris Jericho is the champion, of course, versus Kevin Owens.
It's going to Kevin Owens.
Yes, unfortunately, we'll be going to Kevin Owens.
It's the Posse.
Because he's part of that super faction with Triple H and Samoa Joe. Yeah, exactly. That's the way I feel about that.
It's the new evolution.
Well, but too, it's going to go away after WrestleMania. I mean, Triple H is going to go back to being NXT guru.
It better because Triple H needs to cut it out.
You need to cut it.
He's not. He wants to be. He's always wanted to be Vince.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
Well, he has pretty much become Vince.
Yeah, he is. He's morphed into Vince.
Yep.
He modeled himself after Vince. He married Vince's daughter.
Yeah.
He is Vince Jr. He's more Vince than
Shane. Sad but true.
So, with that said, if he can write himself into the picture to step in and, be that guy that just for 30 seconds, he's an attraction.
Right.
He beats up on the babyface, maybe grabs the title for a month or two.
Yeah.
He's going to do it because he can.
Yeah, he can do whatever the hell he wants.
It's what all of us want. As fans, if we could be in the picture, we would want to write our own destiny in WWE. That's what he does.
Yeah.
He right now he writes his own destiny.
Yeah. I mean, what's nothing more attractive than a gold belt? I mean, seriously. It's a beautiful thing.
Me?
That's debatable.
Oh, beautiful, damn it.
You're beautiful to someone, believe me. But, yeah, going on. No, we covered that. We already said that Kevin Owens is going to win, obviously. Justin, do you agree with that?
Oh, all the way.
Okay, we're good with that. All right, and, do we really want to... We already covered that shit. Seth Rollins, Triple H, blah, blah, blah.
Time to play the game.
Yep, he'll win.
It's just so he can get his entrance.
Who he is. Yeah.
He's like, Steph, I've been working on this entrance.
But, it is the WrestleMania. And, without WrestleMania, we can't forget about the dead man. And do you really think this is going to be his last match?
I hope
Let me
so.
ask you.
I hope so.
Do you?
Yeah.
I do, too, for his health.
Yeah,
I mean, he does have a beautiful wife.
Yeah, he needs to enjoy that wife.
Yeah, he does.
Well, the dead grandpa can do.
What'd you say?
I said the dead.
Are you getting scared?
I am not.
Don't get scared.
Listen. Well, son of a bitch. Well, listen, I am not scared of Taker.
I know you're not.
Because once again,
You're a man.
He looks like the world's scariest grandpa.
He would not be the one that gives you the Werther's original butterscotches.
He
would eat those for himself.
He looks.
You'd be like, eat the snail.
Yeah, you get a snail. I eat the butterscotch.
He
Rest in peace.
He looks like Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino.
You know what's funny? He did. Remember when they had that Hollywood? The WrestleMania came to Hollywood.
Yes.
They had him do that Clint Eastwood outfit for Dirty Harry. I remember that shit. It was a 1 2
WrestleMania 25.
Yeah.
We're going Hollywood.
Damn, you got a damn good memory, Mike.
So if they go Hollywood again, now he's going to be sitting on a porch like, it's my birthday.
Yeah. But yeah, I think he'll beat Roman Reigns. I hope he beats Roman Reigns. I really hate Roman Reigns.
But you see, and that's the thing about Taker. Taker's really old school.
Super old school.
And he's really not selfish. I've not heard of Taker being selfish in the ring, and he'll put over Roman Wang. Jesus.
Roman's Wang? Wait a minute, is there another leak I didn't know about?
He will go over Roman's Wang.
Wow.
Well, he'll let Roman's Wang go over on him for the win.
What did we? Oh,
This really got bad.
yeah, this got really bad.
I'm just
gonna turn this off.
I'm gonna hammer through
I
it.
just feel bad.
I'm gonna hammer through it.
Do it. Do whatever you gotta do. Do whatever you gotta do. Whatever helps you. Are you crying? That's funny. But yeah, unfortunately, I do agree that he might put over Roman Reigns. Maybe. I hope not. But.
He beat me on my last match.
Well, that would be a good reason, though, for him to come back. Because, he isn't fighting somebody old that probably won't want to come back. Yeah, I'm not. Am I wrong? Am I wrong in that?
No, you know what I'd love to see, though? They bring back Hulk Hogan.
I heard rumors. There have been rumors swirling around. He does live in Tampa, Clearwater.
And he's
He's itching. He can come in on that Thunderbolt from the old days.
And then all of a sudden, the lights go out. Undertaker comes out, choke slams him. Crowd goes fucking banana.
Banana. Not bananas.
Banana.
Banana.
And then he disappears again. No more Undertaker.
Really?
I'd love to see that be his last deal.
I actually seen a angle similar to that, but I thought it actually had Kane involved in that because, I don't know if you know that, but Kane is running for another mayoral spot. I believe this time
governor.
in Wisconsin. I might be wrong.
I do believe you are right.
But there was actually, I read online, if I can find it, I'll send it to you. It was a match versus Kane and Undertaker fighting. Like having a great match. I'm talking no holds bars, sell out. And then they have a run-in from the Shield. Now, that sounds crazy because they're not together anymore. But they're fighting. Kane, Undertaker whoop their ass, get them out of the ring. All of a sudden, you hear the bell dong, the bong, the big noise. Flames. Both of them disappear. All that's left in the ring is the urn and the mask.
Okay, you got to send me that.
Yeah, because
That's Tennessee.
That I think would be good.
Was Tennessee?
It's Tennessee.
Tennessee, okay.
Knoxville.
Thank you, sir. Knoxville, Tennessee.
So, dude.
We were way off.
Oh, my
No longer
God.
in Wisconsin.
Here you go. That's the picture.
Anybody in Wisconsin getting excited, it's not coming to you.
Oh, my
We
God.
just lost all our Wisconsin listeners.
Jerry Lawler's got to be shitting his pants. Tennessee, that's his territory.
It is true.
That's probably why you vote for him, because he's a wrestler.
All right, I can't avoid this. This is also part of WrestleMania. Raw Women's Championship. Bayley is the champion versus Charlotte versus Sasha versus Nia Jax.
Oh.
What do you got? What are you saying, Mike? I'll let you lead off as you're rubbing your head.
Oh, no. You killed him with that.
What do you got?
Sit down.
I don't know who that is. Who's the wrestler?
Killed him with that.
That's nonsense.
What?
But they're probably going to put it on Nia Jax.
Wow.
Nonsense.
That I hope not.
Nonsense.
Because she's a monster.
She's
Sorry.
something.
And she's something. That's right.
You know what, though? I would,
What are you going to say?
It'll probably be Nia Jax. I mean,
Really? You think they're going to put her over on WrestleMania?
it seems like they're leading up to that. This could be a whole Samoan takeover WrestleMania.
I really hope not. This is my pick. I want her to keep the belts. The one belt. Not multiple.
I honestly think that she deserves it.
Yeah. I mean, she's a hard worker, man.
Well, she's hard working. She's constantly just getting her ass kicked and put down.
Right.
But
And you're enthralled with that.
No, okay, so I'm just looking at it because
Yeah.
now I got a roommate. I keep saying she looks exactly like Bayley.
Yeah.
I'd say she exactly like Bayley. If we could get her to dress up
I'm liking what you're going with this.
in
What-
the full
All right,
Bayley
yeah.
garb.
Yeah, what next? What's
Wait,
grabbing
wait,
next?
wait. I'm not going where I think you think I'm going.
Damn it. Okay. All right, keep going.
I'm just saying, the promotional value.
right. No. That would be cool. We could have a faux Bailey on the show.
Hell yeah.
for bail?
Faux Bailey.
Yeah, we'd just spell it differently.
Bailey. Bailey.
It's like it's Bailey with an I.
Bailey?
Bailey.
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 It's still pronounced Bailey, but it's
We are butchering her name, but
just like they're gonna butcher that match. But
yeah, that match. I don't see that going out good at all.
okay, on the table, Bailey is a horrible champion.
What?
Horrible.
Get out of here.
I'll leave.
No.
You're a horrible champion.
I love you.
I'll
Stay.
go.
Stay. No, but I don't think she's horrible. I mean, she's done well. She did well with the NXT.
Listen,
But it's two different belts, I understand.
it's not that it's two different belts. She sucks.
No, she doesn't. Not at all. I'm not going to agree with you ever.
The thing I think about Bailey is Bailey kind of like snuck in on that whole Emma heat. Like she took Emma's spot. The whole cutesy, clumsy,
Right. They did have a generally same gimmick when they came into NXT.
the exact same gimmick.
Yep. And
then Emma fucked up.
Well,
Not
Bailey
what-
beat her for the belt. That was the inaugural, or not the inaugural. I'm sorry. That wasn't an inaugural match. That was with Paige, wasn't it? Paige had the belt first. I just know that they put on a huge match, Bailey and Emma.
I think that was for the #1 contender.
Yeah, wasn't that when Emma was bad Emma? When she was Emma with the glove?
Yeah.
See, now that's, like I said, now that's two different Emmas.
Well, that was
and
the
don't
one
forget
with-
about Emelina.
No, Emelina doesn't
And that was
exist.
the one.
It did for a second.
For a second.
All those promos, bro. What are you doing?
I'm trying to think.
Oh, I figured that. I could see the wheels turning.
She was the one that brought in Dana Brooke.
Yes.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you're all right.
You're correct, sir.
And Dana kept the fucking glove.
Is that the?
I don't know what's going on right now. You okay?
Wow.
Okay. All right. Moving on.
I just look,
No,
if I could pop Mike,
Oh, boy. All right, gentlemen, let's get through this. All right. We already talked about Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And final, last but least, Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar.
Don't care.
Don't care.
don't care.
That's a 3 don't care. And we say goodnight to you, WrestleMania. That we really don't care.
They are. They're going to close out that match with a champion that I don't care about.
But I would say overall this card, I kind of agree with Mike saying, you know, out of a 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this card, Justin?
I'd give it an 8.
An 8? Michael?
4 or 5.
4 or 5? And I'm going to go with a 4 or 5 also as well. Because I don't see this as a great WrestleMania. I actually...
This is like a fast lane
yeah, this is a fast lane.
card.
Okay, so
Or a Night of Champions.
see now, now with that said, and I've thought about this. Now with the WWE Network, with our access to pay-per-views, are we desensitized to pay-per-views?
No.
I would say that, yes.
No.
I've thought about that a lot when I first bought it. I was like, I remember when pay-per-views for me were like, oh man, this is a special deal. Now to me, it's on. I can watch it whenever. I didn't even watch Roadblock. I'll admit that. I never even watched Roadblock, the recent one. Just because I knew it was there. I could watch it whenever I want.
Right. You're right. If you could get pay-per-view back when I was a youngster, if you could get pay-per-view, or you could somehow get a tape of that pay-per-view a couple days later, it was a big event. It was a big deal.
Right.
Now, I have access to every pay-per-view, and there's Sunday nights where I'm just like,
Right.
I'll wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. What do you feel about this? How do you feel, Michael?
I kind of feel that way about WrestleMania this year.
Yeah. Well, I feel it's just all pay-per-views.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but
Right. I hope you watch it.
I just
We won't have anything to talk about.
this
Like, so what'd you think about WrestleMania?
I didn't watch it.
A whole hour of silence. We're all just like, yeah.
I just started playing theme songs. That's how I would do.
What do you think of this theme song?
And I would just do catchphrases. That's the bottom line. A Stone Cold said so. Wow, that sounded like Richard Nixon. That was
You really
horrible.
did.
there's a hurricane
not a
came put through.
Because Richard Nixon said so.
Yeah. But you know what, though? I will say this. Orlando this weekend is going to be popping because not only is WrestleMania there, I heard What Culture Pro Wrestling is going to be there. And also ROH is going to be there. They're doing the Supercard of Honor.
Ooh.
Yeah. But have you heard the recent news about ROH? Either one of you?
I
don't
have.
Oh, what have you heard about it?
I do not know what you speak of.
What did you hear, sir? What is your news line? I heard a little something, and I heard another something.
I heard a little Iggy that they were looking to sell out. Mm-hmm. Or as some would say, buy in.
Right. Yes, I heard. The rumor is that WWE is talking to Sinclair Broadcasting, which is the part ownership of ROH and runs a lot of their promotional stuff on the television. So basically what Vince is looking to do, what I've heard with ROH, is he wants to buy it essentially for the library. But also he wants to take the show that ROH puts on every week and put it on the network under the ROH name. How do you feel about that?
Horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think they would preserve ROH as it is?
No.
No, dear God, no.
Man, that sucks. I really was hoping. I was hoping and praying because I love ROH. I think it's a great promotion.
I mean, the only way that they could actually pull it off is if they did like they did with ECW.
Right.
You know, we'll fund you, kind of stay within our rules, you know, maybe not do as much, you know.
Swearing and naked women. And
Right. They're like, cut out some of that flippity
and
bullshit.
having a guy drinking a beer, cracking it over his head, making himself bleed with a kendo stick.
Right. You know, they might have them tone it down a bit, but, you know, all in all, if they don't do that, if they don't just let them run the business the way they've been running the business, it's just a monopoly. Why?
Right.
Why keep it around?
What do you got?
I have a question because there's another part of WrestleMania weekend that is occurring,
Okay.
which would be TakeOver.
Okay. I was going to get to that, but
Oh,
okay.
I did not know if you were talking about
Oh,
it.
you
That's
brought it
why-
up, bro. Let's grow.
That's why I'm asking.
Segway.
Segway. Fuck ROH.
It was a question. I didn't know.
Well, you know,
It just popped in my head, and
I know
the
you're
way-
a king of random thought.
the way my day has been going, it's all over. My brain's all over the place.
It's generally always with you, isn't it? But yes, we do have TakeOver. It is happening in Orlando on Friday night, I believe. It's going to be a big deal. We got a few real good matches in there. I know the one I'm looking forward to is the hopefully DIY gets their belts back.
Yes.
But we all know who Mr. Justin loves.
You know what? I'm sorry.
You got to play the theme song.
Who are you? Oh my God!
You
Yeah,
got to
not
play
their
the theme song.
Not their theme song.
You have the technology.
I do have the
You
technology.
can make it happen.
No.
But you stay out of this.
No.
But if
Yeah, that's what they are.
This is Justin's favorite song. It actually also is his ringtone.
if I had to pick, then I'm going
Right.
with no flips, all fists.
Okay, so you're gonna say these guys are gonna win that belt, huh? I mean, that's a triple threat match, isn't it? No. What is it?
Triple threat elimination, but they shouldn't win.
Can you speak into the mic, please?
Normally,
We came from the park, and if you're looking for trouble, it's worse than
the
a
day after Raw, they
Okay.
bring people up.
we got
And I think they're coming up.
Who?
red. We keep it
Unfortunately, the Revival.
Oh yeah, I think they'll be coming up very soon. Yeah.
Oh, it'd be hilarious if fucking Akam and Razor go,
God.
up before the Revival or even DIY.
Well, that would be your Samoan Dynasty. You could throw that. Or wait a minute, they're Albanian.
Yeah, I was
I'm
going to
sorry.
say, yes.
I almost got it. Okay, I have somewhat of a card here. This is horrible, and I wish I had more information, but
I was going to say, yeah, you can.
yeah, I was about to stop it anyway. Just use it.
Because Mikey, it looks like he's about to kill one of us.
Nah,
Name
try
me.
it.
Normally, the imposter Mick Foley.
I got kids.
We'll play one. We'll play another one just so Mike can relax a little bit. But no, our top match, and the only one I really care about really is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Bobby Roode.
Yeah, it's gonna
And-
either way, whatever way, which way it goes, it's gonna be should be a great match.
Right. Well, I think a lot of ways you're going to see Bobby Roode come into his own. I think he will retain the belt, unfortunately, because I know they want to bring Shinsuke up to Raw or SmackDown.
Well, one, you got to say his name right. It's Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode.
Yep, that's Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode.
I wish you'd wear ruse to the ring. Just ruse with the zipper on the side.
Just comes walking out, just throwing out little stuffed kangaroos.
Oh, that would be sweet.
Bobby Roode.
Or if he entered the ring riding a kangaroo.
No, what he needs to do is get that mullet back.
Yeah, that is true. But and bring back Beer Money. That'd be cool too.
Nah, James Storm fucked that up for everybody.
Fucking James Storm, you idiot. How do you leave a company like that?
So fast.
Yeah. I mean, even the reception he got when he came into the ring. You remember when he showed up?
It was huge.
Huge. Bigger than Bobby Roo's.
Bobby Roode.
I'll never refer to him with the DE at the end ever again.
So obviously, Shinsuke's going up.
Definitely.
So Rude's going to win. Rude's going to go over.
Yep.
And his next opponent will probably come out that night.
Right. Yeah, that is true. Who do you think he's going to wrestle?
It'll be Oh No. They got to get their money out of him.
I like Cassius Ohno. I think he's a hell of a wrestler. He's gained a lot of weight, but he's...
I was going to say Pudgy Ono over there. Pudgy, oh no!
But I have no room to talk about that, so moving on that one. But no, I think Cassius Ohno is a great wrestler. He can fight Bobby Roode very hard.
They got to make him look better. I'm sorry.
He needs to not wear that outfit he wore the last time.
The aesthetics.
What's up with the basketball jerseys? I don't understand that whole
He
thing.
got the little short. He just must have been able to put on the short shorts instead of the tights.
If you're wearing a basketball jersey, get one that'll be a little bit more
That
flattering.
fits you. Maybe if it fits you, we'd be okay with
Looked
it.
like he was pregnant.
But yeah, he did look pregnant. I mean, but he can still move. He can still move.
I'm not taking anything away from him. He just looked pregnant.
Right.
Why did they let him go out like that? Why? Why did they let him go out?
I don't know. Well, that's how he was when he was in the Indies recently. I saw. I mean, he was a lot heavier than that.
Oh, well, he can be pudgy on the Indies.
You remember when he snapped that fucking ring post in half? What was that, Evolve? Or who was he wrestling?
Evolve.
Yeah, he snapped the fucking ring post in half doing a bounce. How do you do that?
He's the new Tommy Dreamer.
Yes. I'll agree with that one. But you know what? Also, I think, in call-ups, when we were talking about call-ups, we can't forget about the women. And I know that someone is putting her title on the line. Asuka versus Ember Moon. Now, how do you gentlemen feel about that? We all know how Mike feels. He doesn't want his girl to lose that belt.
Ember Moon looks good. I'm not just talking.
I love her move, her finishing
This
move.
is-
The Stone Cold Stunner off the top rope.
Yes.
I actually am excited to see this match.
Yeah, that's what I enjoy about NXT.
I am super excited for this match.
With NXT, all their wrestlers are quality, in my opinion. I mean, they do waver a little bit here and there. Like, I would say this class isn't as strong as the initial class that came in. But I would say...
with that, they had more time to work with them before the...
Right, that's what I was going to say. They've had way more time with that group before with just the roving group that's coming through now.
Oh, dear Jesus, yes.
But who are you picking? Who are you picking for that, Mr. Justin?
I'd have to say Ember Moon.
Oh.
All they've done with the women's title over there is they've put the title on a strong woman champion.
Yes.
And she dominates, except for Nia Jax.
Yeah.
That was the only time they kind of deviated away from it.
I'm sorry, dude. In my opinion, with Nia Jax, she is a large girl, and she can hurt a lot of people.
She is dangerous.
And yes, very dangerous in that situation. It's kind of like with, having the guys from 205 Live Wrestling, guys from the main roster.
Or any female fight Charlotte.
Exactly. I mean, you get it's dangerous, man. These people, they're dangerous.
Anybody fight Charlotte?
Well, Charlotte's not the best at her moves, and she tries to be like her daddy, and she'll never be. So
No, she's very dangerous.
yeah.
I would love to have seen Awesome Kong versus Nia Jax.
Ooh.
Really?
That,
That would be a hell of a match. I would actually pay to see that one.
I think that she still fights.
I thought she was retired.
Really?
I think once in a blue moon show.
I remember she was in TNA for a minute. But
That's Nia Jax. When she's in WWE, she was Karma.
right.
Yeah. So Karma versus.
Karma. Karma's a bitch.
Oh, you know what?
That make you think of something?
Yeah.
It did. It made me think of something, but I thought maybe I might ruin a segue into something. So
But I was just gonna say that there is a debut I've heard that I'm actually looking forward to. Mr. Aleister Black is going to be fighting Andrade Cien Almas, and I don't know if you guys have a lot of like history with the Mr. Tommy End was his other name when he was in ICW and over in UK.
I gotta say, minimal. I know of him, but not a lot of his work. Actually, damn near zero. But I've seen him in, you search through YouTube. And
did you get a chance to see when he did the UK thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That was his first official debut, WWE match.
That's the only thing I've really.
And it's hard to go off of that one because I think he was holding back in that match.
Oh, he was holding back.
Because I don't think people are ready for him. I mean, he's a talented guy. And he reminds me a lot of my personal favorite wrestler, CM Punk, in the fighting style. Relentless. You're going to find that. And I think it'll be interesting in that culture to see how it goes.
Can I say I like CN?
Do you?
I don't like him to go over in this match.
Group of that people that like CN almost.
He's got the look, the whole thing. Okay, he can keep his tongue in his mouth a little bit more, but
Ibalo. I love his song though.
He is the new Savio Vega.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That is a hell of a comparison.
Yes. I like that comparison.
Yeah,
yes.
I'll go with that.
Because he has the look, and he almost has the style, too. Because Savio would go off his, he was a big man.
Yeah, he was a little high flyer.
Yeah. I mean, he was Quang.
Yeah, he was.
What was it? Hey, what's the sound of 200 pounds of shit hitting the floor?
I don't know. You tell me.
Quang.
We're recording with a big gap in there. We'll have Chris edit that out. Maybe. But anyways.
I would hope.
Okay. Moving on. But no, I agree. I think CN, he's not getting the right amount of, how do I say it? Like love, really, in wrestling, getting in good matches. I think this will be a good match for him, though.
You know what? He gets over what he's supposed to get over. He's a heel, and he's a hot heel. Mm-hmm. People fucking hate him.
With a passion. It's almost like on Del Rio level hate.
Yes.
And I don't understand it.
And he just, it helps with his entrance. He just sits there and just soaks it the fuck up.
Soak it in, man.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Yep. But, I think those are some pretty interesting matches. What else we got? I don't think there's anything else on that card. Maybe? You guys know of anything else?
Is Sanity part of it?
I'm sure they're fighting Ty Dillinger for the 134th.
No, yeah, I think it might. Because that new chick showed up.
Oh, yeah.
So I think they might have a match with all them and then have the two chicks or something.
Ty Dillinger, No Way Jose.
Yep. Roderick Strong.
And Roddy.
Jose.
Yeah, Roddy, go Roddy.
Jose.
But, also, I forgot to tell you, the other thing I heard about ROH, Mr. Kyle O'Reilly might be coming to NXT very soon.
Huh?
Yeah. Guy hates everything. Universal hater. But, I think it's pretty awesome that he's actually coming to NXT because...
I mean, it's cool, but I kind of just... He better be getting some money. I like him where he's at.
Alrighty. But, yeah, we'll see where he's at, if it'll still be there after WrestleMania. That's a big if. And, I mean, hey, I'm excited. It's WrestleMania. You guys got anything else to add? I mean, I'm all set. What do we got? We got anything else?
Oh yeah, what was your favorite match?
Oh, that's right. You guys want to do that?
Oh yeah, I did. I actually did research.
See, I didn't do anything.
I got the gimmick book right here.
All right. What do you got, sir?
You know what? No. Because I did my research. I refer to you two first.
I have nothing, so go ahead, Mike.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Sorry.
WrestleMania 2000. The TLC match. the tag title.
Huh.
Edge, Christian, the Dudley Boys, and then the Hardys.
Okay. I'll see your WrestleMania 2000.
Oh, WrestleMania 2000. Let's see what this was.
One of the best matches of all time.
Is this the theme?
Yeah, it was before they repurposed it and gave that, gave that to The Rock.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Wow.
They did. They repurposed the WrestleMania theme. They're like, fuck it, we own it.
What else was, I mean, WrestleMania 2000 was a big deal. Who else? What? You said that was your favorite match?
That was my favorite. That's one of my favorite. It's the one I had narrowed it down to.
All right.
Without having the cliche.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you got?
Now, I figure they've had, some odd 278, 79? All matches from WrestleMania 1 to WrestleMania 33.
Right.
So, in picking, I thought outside the box.
I don't expect anything less from you.
I thought of something that entertained me, that popped me.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 17.
All right.
The Gimmick Royal Rumble. Thank you.
Dude.
Thank you.
Wow. That is a hell of a pull, sir. That takes a cake right there.
Wow.
Was the Gobbledygooker was in that one?
Yes, he was. And he was a
right.
strong
So
contender.
was the Goon.
Yep, the Goon. Was
Yes.
Repo Man too?
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
And he was
that's
a
right.
strong contender.
Oh, man.
Who else was in there?
Hacksaw
Sheik?
probably, I'm sure.
Nope.
Didn't the Sheik win?
Sheik won. Sheiky baby. He was a strong contender.
Damn.
But actually, I heard the reason the Sheik went over is because he was not a strong contender.
No?
If you look back on the match, and I did. God damn, I love this song.
Do you really?
Yeah, I love this song. I love this WrestleMania. Because at the end of this, isn't this when Hogan and Rock kind of... Actually, didn't they have their match here?
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Yep, and this is also I think this was the last time we saw the big dog Undertaker.
Yes.
On it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because King called him out.
Right. It happened.
It was, but it was. But Sheiky Baby was all broke down. If you look back on the match, no one touches him barely. You know, he comes up from behind and he kind of swats at you and all that.
Right.
But he eliminated the Hillbilly Jim.
That's a big elimination right there.
Probably the most friendliest man in wrestling.
I've come to realize that after watching Legends House. He's one of the nicest guys I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, geez, in any shoot
I need to
interview,
go back and watch that again.
Yeah.
in any shoot interview with any of the old guys, has anyone ever said anything shitty about Hillbilly Jim?
No, I don't think so.
Hillbilly Jim is the nicest man in wrestling.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
You don't go messing with a country boy.
Yeah, definitely not that country boy. That boy, man, is he like he's 6'7", isn't he? Like at least I'd say around that.
Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah, and he's still kind of jacked for his age.
Oh, I'm sure he works out. Most of those guys do.
He
Still.
was jacked on the during the Royal Rumble, during the Gimmick Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that is true.
He was pretty jacked for that. He was jacked. Duke the Dumpster Drosy actually looked pretty good during that.
Yeah,
Yep.
he looked like he was on some steroids. Just for wrestling.
I would probably say most of those guys were on steroids in some capacity at that time.
Jim Cornette, he came running in there like a fucking wild man.
You know, he's going to be at the Hall of Fame inducting Midnight Express.
Yep.
That is
Rock
a-
and roll.
Why do I keep fucking up? I got to stop fucking up so much. I got to do better notes, ladies and gentlemen. Rock and Roll Express, my bad.
Once again,
Well, how many
That's why you have
expresses
a
were
book.
there?
I
thanks
gotta
to
get a
the
book.
thanks to the Gimmick book.
Yep.
Well, you're the gimmick.
At what point does it turn from you taking all the gimmicks down to you being the gimmick?
I
That's
don't know.
deep.
That's a hell of a...
You wear the flannel shirt.
Watch now, Ric Flair is going to put that in his book or somebody else. They're like, when did you become the gimmick? Or no, that's going to be in Coco Beware's book. He's like, I carried the bird down as a gimmick.
Coco.
When did I become the gimmick? Everyone's screaming, Frankie, Frankie.
And then after that, it was Owen.
Yep.
I gave him that style. When did I become the gimmick?
Hey, you know what? I still loved him. I loved him with
But
his
man,
parrot.
Coco was the man
For over 50
when I was a kid.
revolutionary force in sports entertainment.
What?
Word. Yep.
Bird.
Tough lyrics in this one. Oh, more lyrics.
That's what I'm saying. When did he become the gimmick?
I want to say when he first started out. Or wait a minute, when they gave him the parrot and made him bleach his hair blonde.
You know what? That's got to be a hard sell. They're just like, hey, Coco, what you doing? Oh, nothing. I'm just getting
look
ready.
If you want to talk about somebody that had to do something stupid with their hair, the Red Rooster.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was probably one of the worst. Yeah.
Poor fucking Terry Taylor.
Terry Taylor. That man did anything to get in that business. You know that.
Terry's like, what do you want me to do? I'll be a goddamn rooster for you.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that's not Terry Taylor.
No, that's not, because I didn't want to look for it. I'm too lazy.
No one should look for Terry Taylor's music.
No.
Matter of fact, to all our listener,
Don't look it up.
Do not look up Terry Taylor's music.
You heard it. If you do, we're going to find you. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're good. I'm good. How do you feeling, gentlemen? You feel good? I know Mike's happy because I played the song. I know I was waiting for it.
You did a lot of false starts with this.
False start.
You know what? Maybe that'll be the name of Paige's new movie. False start.
I thought it was a three-way.
No, false start.
3 ways rock. 3 ways rock. 3 ways rock. 3 ways rock. Oh, man, we're going to get sued by somebody. But, all right, ladies and gentlemen, you have a wonderful evening. Thank you for listening to the World Championship Radio Podcast here on Christopher Media. Say goodnight, gentlemen.
All right.
Say goodnight.
Good night.
Peace out.
If you like this show, please tell a friend. Please follow us on Twitter and like and share us on Facebook by searching for Christopher Media. You can subscribe to all ChristopherMedia.net shows for free on ChristopherMedia.net. Please make sure to rate and comment on all your favorite Christopher Media shows. Thank you in advance for supporting Christopher Media by clicking on the PayPal button and by clicking through to all the sponsors who support ChristopherMedia.net. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net, and thank you for listening. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.